Welcome to my channel.
Al-Kindi was the first philosopher from Islamic circles as well as a driving force for Arabic philosophy. So, he is often referred to as the father of Arabic philosophy. He is also recognized as one of the most influential Arab philosophers because of the many works that were born. During his lifetime, Al-Kindi, who was fluent in Greek, did translate many works of Greek philosophers into Arabic. Apart from writing on philosophy, Al-Kindi is also an expert in the fields of metaphysics, ethics, logic, and psychology, to medicine, pharmacology, mathematics, and astrology. Al-Kindi was born in 801 in Kufa, Iraq, into a noble family of the Kinda tribe, who were descendants of the tribal chief Al-Ashith ibn Qais, who lived at the time of the Prophet Muhammad. Al-Kindi's father, Ishaq, was the governor of Kufa, who guided him from his first education in Kufa. He then continued his studies in Baghdad under the auspices of the Abbasid caliphs, Al-Mamun 813833 and Al-Mutasim 833842. Thanks to his outstanding talent, while studying in Baghdad, Al-Kindi was employed by the Caliph Al-Mamun at the House of Wisdom, a center for translating philosophical and scientific texts from Greek into Arabic. In addition, Al-Kindi was appointed teacher of the son of Caliph Al-Mutasim, who succeeded Al-Mamun. Al-Kindi's works and thoughts. During his lifetime, Al-Kindi is estimated to have written at least 260 books covering various fields. A total of 32 books discuss geometry, 22 philosophy books, 22 medical books, 9 books related to logic, and 12 physics books. Unfortunately, much of his work has been lost as a result of the Mongol expansion. In fact, 24 of his works were only discovered in the mid-20th century in a Turkish library. In the field of mathematics, Al-Kindi played an important role in introducing Indian numerals to the Islamic world. He also applies mathematics, especially geometric constructions, to explain optical phenomena such as visual perspective, shadows, refraction, and reflection. Al-Kindi's most important and well-known work is on first philosophy. This book is considered the first philosophy to discuss God. In explaining about God, Al-Kindi argues that God is the truth of all truths, or the peak of truth. He also argued that the natural order could not exist without an invisible substance. According to Al-Kindi, the universe that humans live in is the work of God, who also plays a role in maintaining and facilitating availability in nature. As for Al-Kindi's famous work in astronomy entitled On Rays, which sees astrology as a rational science. Al-Kindi also has the most important work in medicine entitled De Gradibus, in which he demonstrates the application of mathematics to medicine, especially in the field of pharmacology. For example, he developed a mathematical scale for measuring drug strength and used the phases of the moon to determine the most critical days of a patient's illness. Apart from that, Al-Kindi also has a work that explains the distillation process for extracting rose oil and provides recipes for 107 different types of perfume. During the reign of Caliph Al-Mutawak 847-861, Al-Kindi's career began to decline. It is suspected that there are two reasons underlying this. The first reason is competition in libraries in translating scientific works. During the reign of Caliph Al-Mutawak 847-861, Al-Kindi's career began to decline. It is suspected that there are two reasons underlying this. The first reason is competition in libraries in translating scientific works. Meanwhile, The second reason is Al-Mutagawa's persecution of Orthodox Muslims. According to historians, Al-Kindi died in 873 in Baghdad during the reign of Al-Mu'tamid. Al-Kindi's influence. Al-Kindi was an expert in many fields of thought and is considered one of the greatest Islamic philosophers of his time. His influence on physics, mathematics, medicine, philosophy, and music was far-reaching and spanned centuries. Al-Kindi's major contribution is as a driving force of philosophy in the Islamic world who tries to harmonize philosophical investigations with Islamic theology and creed. The philosophical texts translated under his supervision became references in the Islamic world for centuries. Al-Kindi is also recognized as an important figure in Europe during the Middle Ages. Several of his books were translated into Latin, which later influenced Western writers such as Robert Grosseteste and Roger Bacon.
Thank you for watching my channel. I hope this is useful.